Hey there, it's Maria Marino with SiriusXM Radio. I am joined by 2008 Olympic gold medalist Phil Dalhausser, and he has qualified with his partner Nick Lucena for the Olympics in Rio de Janeiro this summer. Phil, how did it feel when you guys actually secured your Olympic qualification?
It was a little bittersweet because we qualified 2 weeks ago in Moscow and we got a 17th, which is by far our worst finish together. But it was still good enough for us to qualify, but we came back strong last week and won in Hamburg.
Yes, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
You guys have had a lot of good chemistry. Do you attribute that partially from the fact that you guys have known each other for so long?
Oh, absolutely. We've been buddies for about 15, 16 years. We started playing together, actually. We qualified together first time on Pro Tour or AVP, and we also won our first pro tournament together. So we have some history, and we've been buds off the court the whole time. So, yeah, absolutely. I think it helps.
It's pretty amazing when you think about how you guys started off together, kind of parted ways for a bit, and now you've come back together. Yeah. You've gone on this amazing journey. You've already gotten several medals together internationally and some high finishes here in the States. So is it like just fun being out on the court with Nick?
It is fun. He gets a little chirpy sometimes. So he's like typical, I guess, what's the best, high passion, but also high anxiety would be a way to describe. I won't
tell him you said that.
He knows.
Yeah.
But me, I'm kind of a little lackadaisical on the court, so it helps with me get a little fired up because I'll get mad at him, and usually we play a little better.
As long as it works, right?
Absolutely. That's the big thing.
And so going into Rio now, you obviously got on the podium in 2008.
Yeah.
Probably want to get back there.
Sure.
And also, for your partner Nick, it's his first Olympics. Do you feel a little bit of pressure trying to make sure that he has a good experience too?
I think I have no pressure, actually. I think he's going to be fine. He's played in a lot of finals, World Tour, AVP, whatever. Really, it's just, a little bit bigger stage, obviously. And he's proved himself on not as big, but in a pretty large stage in the beach volleyball World Tours. So
yeah,
we'll see what happens. I could be completely wrong. He might be terrible, but I really don't think so.
But you're not worried about impressing him or making sure that he's, has a good experience. We're just going to be take one point at a time. Sure.
Nothing too fancy. I'm not trying to impress anyone. I'm just trying to win. That's it.
And talk about your strategy, because obviously you continue to play on some of these AVP events, like the one here in New York City and some of the others. How does that help prepare you?
I think it's really important to stay in what I call competition mode, because you could practice, but it's just not the same as playing in a tournament. So I think it's good to stay, like I said, in competition mode during the summer instead of just staying home, which would be nice to work out and practice, but I think you kind of have to play. You have to be smart about it and do a little bit of both.
Now, is there anything in particular you're looking forward to in Rio aside from competing, or just kind of visiting, anything like that?
No. I've been to Rio a lot, and in 2012, we got bounced early. So I got to be a fan of the Olympics, so I got to see everything I wanted to see there.
Sure.
So I got that out of the way. So this time, all business.
All business.
Yeah.
And now you guys secured the number 3 seed. Mm-hmm. How did you feel about that?
It was good. We were locked in at 5, but if we won in Hamburg this past weekend, we'd move up to 3, and we did win, which was nice. Absolutely. And we beat the 1 and 2 seeds in the semifinals and finals. So it was a good weekend for us, obviously, and a lot of confidence going forward.
Very exciting. And so the 1 and 2 must be
Brazil and the Dutch.
And the Dutch, okay.
Yeah.
So do you see them as some of your biggest competition, or are you kind of looking at everybody as, really hard competition?
Yeah, well, the 3 top countries in the world right now are Brazil, the Dutch, and us, U.S., in no particular order. But with that said, there's so many good teams out there. Literally 15 teams could win Olympic gold. Like, that's how deep it is. And we just got to play good ball, and we'll see what happens.
All right, I got a couple quick hits for you. So do you have like a favorite pump-up song, favorite music that you like to listen to before a match?
I'm a fan of like Metallica, Rage Against the Machine.
Okay, good taste. I like it. Biggest influence, somebody who helped you get here, where you are now?
If I had to pick one person, I guess Todd Rogers, my old partner, that I won gold with in 08. He kind of showed me how to be a professional athlete. Before I was just kind of lazy and just played volleyball for fun, really. But he showed me like working out and stretching, massage, and all that was important, and I've basically taken it from there.
Shout out to the professor.
Yeah.
Very good stuff. And if you could just explain, what it means to represent your country.
It's a huge honor, especially when you win a medal and see the flag go up. So, that's all I can say, really. It's an honor, and hopefully I can represent the country well.
Would you say your favorite, past Olympic moment was in 2008 when you won that medal?
Yeah, 100%. No brainer.
Awesome. All right, Phil, thank you so much for your time. It's been a pleasure, and we are rooting for you very hard at SiriusXM.